Good afternoon, my little YouTubers. It is Thursday, September 26, 2019, and guess what? The entitled parents are back, and the whole world says Tossicocks. That would be the word that the whole world would say if the British Empire were allowed to keep its colonies, including here. Don't know why I did that. But let's go ahead and strap ourselves in for our very first entitled parent story. It's called EP almost gets herself 800 plus in the hole and evicted. Whew. I can't wait. Alright, I'm going to use a David desktop voice reader for this one.
So, when I was a teenager, some issues with my parents led to me falling into the care of my nicer aunt, henceforth N.A. About a year into me living with N.A. and her kids, her husband was a trucker and frequently gone, but will be too, my manipulative bee of an aunt, this story's lucky EP. Henceforth E.A. managed to weasel her way into her and her family staying for a few months because she got herself kicked out of her old place.
Oh shit,
A
I
few
wonder
months
why.
after E.A. moved in, about a year or so ago. Her daughter, henceforth Ed, started to complain about my Magic the Gathering, MTG, decks and Dungeons and Dragons, D&D, books being in the dining room. For clarification, the stuff was sitting on a small table out of the way in the dining room because I would frequently play D&D with my male cousins and play MTG with both my male cousins and two. Well, EA has always had a habit of throwing away things she didn't care about, even if the stuff wasn't hers. She approached me and the conversation went as follows.
I have a bad feeling about this.
EA, you need to get your ass out of the dining room. Me, it's not like it's in the way. Plus, NA and 2 said I could leave it there since I use that stuff to play with, male cousins' names, frequently. EA, well, Ed said that it was in the way and she didn't appreciate it taking up so much space. Me, it's in an organized pile on top of a small table that no one uses. EA, I don't care, get your ass out of the dining room or in throwing it away. Me, you do that, and I'm footing you the bill to replace it all. EA, you don't have the right to demand anything of me. Me, you are the guest and it's my stuff that I had permission to keep there, you have no right to touch it. EA, you would just look up crazy expensive prices for them because you hate me. Me, no, I would give you their current market prices, be them higher or lower than what I originally paid for them. EA, why the H would I give you more than what you paid for them? Me, because values of collector's items change over time depending on supply and demand. You would or paying the current price to replace them. EA, I'm not replacing S. Me, then you aren't throwing my stuff away.
Keeping it simple.
EA, whatever. Walks off in a huff back to her room. Skip to about a week and a half later. 2 is back in town for a weekend. He and I are playing MTG when EA comes in to try starting trouble again. EA, your nephew there has been causing me a lot of stress and has tried bossing me around. 2, what did he do? EA, he was demanding money from me accusing me of destroying his S. 2, turning to me, is this true? Me, not really, she was threatening to throw away my MTG and D&D stuff. I told her that if she did, I would be expecting her to replace it. 2, I see. EA, even if I did do it, it's just a few books and cards. How much could that possibly be? 2 turning to me, well, you're the one who buys most of your cards and books. How much would it be? Me, well, the 3 books have an MSRP of $20 each, but they are from 2000 and out of print. The most readily available versions would be the latest release. EA, $60 for 3 books. Me, hold on a second before you get too ahead of yourself. That was back in 2000. The 5th edition books, which run about $50 each or $100 for the box set of 3. EA, he's just pulling these numbers out of his A. 2, let him finish. Me, then I have about $30 to $40 worth of dice.
Damn!
Before we even get to the cards, there are 4 deck boxes worth $10 each and 2 worth $15 each. And then 6 boxes of card sleeves at $10 each.
You know you can
Yay,
buy them at
that's
cheap
like
on Amazon, right?
$160 plus the $100 for the books. 2. I'm not going to ask you again. Let him finish. Me, pointing to each deck as I go along, that deck is about $30. That deck is about $60. That one is about $40. That one is about $80. That one is about $290. And the one in the sleeve box is about $30. 2. And how much is that in total? Me, it's $790 before shipping. Yay, he's making that all up. 2. Is that true? Me, not at all, I keep my decks logged in this app. It gives me the market price for each card, not counting basic lands, which I have plenty of. 2. Turning to EA, well, there's your quote with proof. If you throw his S away you owe him a minimum of $800. And if you refuse, you can find somewhere else to live like you've technically supposed to have been doing this whole time. I will not have a guest throwing away the property of someone who actually lives here. EA, whatever, walks off back to her room in a huff. 2. Now that that's over, whose turn was it again? Me, it's your turn. You were just about to untap. Thanks for reading this wall of text. TL, Dr. My B aunt tried to throw away $800 worth of Nerd S and was told that, if she did, she would be forced to reimburse me the money to replace it and find a new place to live as she was currently a guest in the house while trying to get back on her feet and thus held no authority.
Okay. I love it when an entitled bitch gets put in her place. Because let me tell you something. Most of the Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering stuff, they're pretty damn expensive. I don't do them myself. I'm usually into sports gaming and all that stuff. But I can look around online, and this is not too far from accurate. And let me ask you something. Who the hell does this woman think she is? She doesn't own the house. She doesn't technically live here. She's only a guest till she can get back on her feet, which for the last several months she hasn't done, or at least attempted to do. I don't know why. But apparently she thinks she has authority over somebody, and that's just not true. That is absolutely ridiculous and completely bonkers. The nerve of some people. I know, right? My doggies are asleep. Alright, next up on the docket, entitled woman demands I breastfeed her niece? What the hell? I would immediately call it out as fake, but given what goes down in Florida and just in real life as of late, I wouldn't be too surprised if this was actually real. I mean, the truth has been stranger than fiction. But why the fuck would an entitled woman demand that another woman breastfeed her niece? This woman's got to be damaged. Alright, let's go and take a look.
This happened a few days ago, so the conversation will be somewhat paraphrased, but here it is. Also apologies if the formatting goes weird, I'm on mobile. So I was running some errands with my 9-month-old son in the stroller at a local shopping mall. I hop into a lift and there's a woman, entitled aunt, in there already with a cute little girl, her niece, who looks to be of similar age. EA looks like she's spent some money on her appearance, full face of makeup, hair extensions, nails done.
Wait a minute, that's a 9-year-old niece?
I don't know enough about fashion to say anything about designers, but she certainly looked well put together. Nothing wrong with that, just some context. I, on the other hand, look like a mess. I have done eyeshadow and brows, makeup is a hobby, but my hair is a messy bun and I'm in what I think of as my going outside pajamas. Leggings, oversized top and a long cardigan. I am also quite short and overweight with frankly ridiculously large boobs. We make awkward small talk between floors while the babies burble at each other. We get to my floor and she follows me out of the lift. This is where the crazy begins. EA, I don't suppose you happen to have a spare bottle with you? I left hers at home.
Whoops.
Me sorry, no. EAO, it's just she's due for a feed and I need to do some shopping. Me, that's a shame. I don't have a bottle, but I do have a spare rusk, she's welcome to that. EA, no, she definitely needs a proper feed, otherwise she'll cry the whole time I'm shopping. Me, well, there's a Woolies and a Kohl's near the parents' room on this floor, why not pick up some basics? I'm sure her mum could always use the spares. EA, no, I'm already babysitting for free, I'm not going to spend my own money on someone else's child. Me, okay, well, have a good day then. Hope she's not too fussy.
Well, this is gonna get
At this
interesting.
point I start to walk faster, pretty keen to no longer be talking to this random woman, but she keeps up. EA, wait. I know. Me, I gotta go. EA, you clearly breastfeed. She looks me up and down, whilst gesturing to my clothing. You could just feed her. Me, I'm not going to do that. EA, why not? It's free and you stand to burn the calories.
Fuck you. Fuck
Me,
you.
well, okay, I'm not comfortable with that at all. EA, why not? It's not like you're about to run out. Gesturing at my tits.
Fuck
Me, I'm
you.
not breastfeeding someone else's child, particularly not someone I don't even know. Plus, I have medical issues that mean that it's not a good idea for me to do that. EA, she'll be fine, just do it. She's so hungry. Me, then buy her some formula or go and get the bottle you forgot to bring, I'm not going to feed her. EA, I can't believe you are going to let an innocent child starve, don't you even care? Her niece seems pretty chill, not even fussing.
Really?
Me, she
Wow.
seems like a nice kid, she's still welcome to that rusk, but if you want more than that I can't help you. Why not? You're just too selfish to help a sweet child? Me, I've already told you that I'm not comfortable with what you're asking me to do and that it's a bad idea for my health. Leave me alone. How could it be bad for your health? It's the most natural thing in the world. Me, my medical history is none of your business, leave me alone or I will call center security. Fine, well thanks for nothing, you fat cow.
Go get fucked.
And with
You
that she
entitled
finally
bitch.
stopped following me. I did see her around the mall a couple of times as I ran my errands, but she thankfully didn't try anything and her niece seemed fine. TLDR, random woman demanded that I breastfeed her niece in a shopping mall whilst calling me fat and poor because she couldn't be fucked going home for the bottle she forgot to bring.
Okay, that is just some lazy, fucked up shit, okay? If you forgot to bring a bottle for your 9-month-old niece, then you need to go turn your damn car around and go to the house and pick up the damn bottles so you can have something to feed the damn kid with. Or you're in a shopping mall, just go get some more fucking bottles. Okay, seriously. I mean, you could have done a lot of things, but demanding a woman to breastfeed you and then being completely insistent on it, well, she's gonna get real fussy. And what? Meanwhile, her niece is like pretty chill. Hi, just looking at the world. What is wrong with you, woman? What the hell is wrong with you? This is some really next level entitled stupid crap. Okay? Just please don't. Now, I'm not sure what kind of medical history OP may have had that would have made breastfeeding a hard time. I'm not going to ask that. But I'm pretty sure it would really F her up if she did try that stunt. I mean, And in case anybody is wondering what the hell a rusk is, it's like one of these rice crackers that you give to a child. It's designed so that when they eat it, it dissolves very, very, very quickly. So that way they could get their taste and nutrition in without the risk of them choking. So it just completely dissolves into liquid. I remember having to feed that to my nephew whenever he was around a year old. So I'm pretty. I don't know what the hell's going on. Let's just move on to the next post. Alright, our next story is entitled Mother Tries to Take Our Coupons, then hurts her child in the process? Why don't you listen, people, clip your own goddamn coupons, please. Okay? Don't be going around stealing other people's coupons. Is this what's going on in the world? I mean, I've actually went into stores, like literal dollar stores, where laundry detergent and fucking dollar Kool-Aid packs had to be kept behind the glass because people keep stealing them. Well, then again, I was shopping in a different neighborhood, so I don't know what's going on over there. But we're now getting to the point where we are stealing coupons. And most of these coupons are for like, what, $1 off, $2 off? Probably not even 50 cents. Buy one, get one free. I mean, come. You guys are just being fucking petty. Just stop. Okay? This is absolutely insane. But let's go ahead and play the story. Since this is a Reddit read.
This was a couple of years ago, so I'm not definite about the details. Background: we got a coupon in the mail for a $20 dinner or lunch for two. My mom and I were ecstatic about this since we didn't really go out to restaurants much. The restaurant was not particularly popular, but nor was it not. Cast: Mom, M or Mom entitled Bitch Mom, M apologetic father, AF neglected kid, NK me, winky face. It was about 20-minute drive to get there. We pulled into the driveway next to a blue Mustang with the paper license plate you get when you buy a new car, 3 people in it. And also some pretty noticeable dinks and scratches. I thought nothing of it and continued into the restaurant with my mother. After entering, I noticed that the occupants of the blue Mustang also entered in with us, also thought nothing of it.
It happens.
I proceeded to ask my mom what she wanted. We weren't super familiar with the restaurant, so everything was still a bit new to us. I pulled out the coupon and read the meals we could and couldn't get with it. We both weren't really fond with what we could get, so she decided to just save the coupon for later. M sees the coupon and decides to speak up. Hey, can we have that coupon right there? My son really wants something, but we don't have enough money for all of us. Oh, I'm sorry, but we're trying to save the coupon for another time, and it's only for a party of 2. Well, I don't care, just hand it over.
How about no?
I was pissed, and I'm not going to be friendly if you aren't. Excuse me? With that attitude, you're gonna get nothing. What? You rude piece of shit, just give me the damn coupon. AF decides to say something. Honey, please don't do this for the 3rd time.
Third time?
Dinner?
Listen!
Shut the fuck up, AF. I would have divorced you if it wasn't for NK.
Just divorce her already! Just fucking get rid of her already! What the fuck?
Not only did she just reprimand her husband, but she also decides to insult her 4 or 5-year-old son.
Get CPS involved.
My brain was fumbled.
She does not deserve to be a mother,
person.
period.
NK hears what she says and immediately starts throwing a temper tantrum. He snatches M's purse and starts throwing out her stuff, from tampons to change. He emptied out the whole thing. M stops from her yelling and stares down at her son in disbelief. She grabs his arm and yanks him to the side, causing him to fall and scrape his leg on a chair.
Wow.
Whoa, what the fuck, you just tossed your damn child to the side. I was frustrated. I ran over to the kid to comfort him while my mother grabs a band-aid from her purse. I was a bit confused until I looked down at NK's leg and noticed it was bleeding. Don't touch my child, you fucking racist term.
Wow!
At this
Fucking
point,
wow.
I did not give a shit what she said cause I was busy tending to her kid who was clearly in pain. AF runs over to me to comfort NK and offers to buy him a new toy. What are you doing? Beat him up.
Oh, this was a male OP?
I give AF the band-aid,
Oh, whatever, I
get
don't
up and
care.
away. I was feeling dizzy and about to puke on the entitled bitch. I grab my mom's hand and walk out of the restaurant. M was not about to let us get away, so she comes storming out and screeching at us. Did you key my car? Why are there so many scratches? I'm calling the police. I gave zero fucks and escorted my mom into the driver's seat and walked over to M.
I would have just
Yeah,
punched her
shut
fucking
the fuck
windows
up,
up.
you putrid ass bitch. You're nothing to your husband or child and you'll never be anything, you life-sucking leech. Go fuck yourself, selfish cunt. M was in shock. How dare anyone go against her? She was frozen. I hop into the car and we drive away. Oh, and we lost the coupon a couple of days later, LMAO.
Woo! Wow! That is just all kinds of messed up right there. Let me tell you, to the entitled bitch, you don't deserve your fucking husband. You don't deserve your fucking kid. I think my package was here, which is why I accidentally went on Amazon. I was tracking my package while I was doing my Reddit live read, so I apologize for that picture error there. But anyways, she just did not give a damn about her 4 to 5-year-old son. This infuriated me because I don't understand what the hell would possess anyone to let their kids get injured just for something so goddamn trivial over a $20 for 2 coupon. Why the hell do people keep thinking that it is okay for them to act like entitled, mean bitches in order to get what you want? And if you don't get it, just go punch or just beat up other people and even your own kid just to get what you want? You should have called the damn police on her. You should have called CPS. You should have reported her ass to CPS. Cause this is some really, also third time today. Listen, husband, I know you're a nice father. I know you're a good man, but you need to just cut it off with her. You just need to just end it. Alright? Just end the relationship. Try to get... I know this is going to be a very nasty divorce, but it's going to be worth it because you won't be married to this moron anymore. I just really... This is just a no-win situation for him or the kid. I wouldn't be as extreme as to wish death upon this entitled bitch, but she needs to be taught a lesson. Also, racist term. Fucking really. Alright. I'm gonna go check to see if my package has arrived, and then I'll get started with another story. Alas, my package has not arrived. Turns out my dogs were barking at the wrong delivery company. I was getting my packages through Amazon Logistics, and there was a FedEx guy that came through, so false alarm. I don't get my package. I am sad. But we got more entitled parent stories to share with you, and hopefully one that will possibly enrage me, so hooray! Or tossycocks, however you want to put it. I don't even know what the hell I just did. Tossycocks. Let's just move on. Let's just play the damn story already. Entitled mother tries to take a girl's custom coffee cup. Whew. Sorry for that jump cut. Apparently, natural readers decided to start in the middle of the story. I wanted to try and do this in the beginning, so let's try this again.
My car is in the shop, yup.
Alright, there
Witnessed
we
this on
go.
my way home from work. My car is in the shop, transmission issues, so I'm taking the bus to and from work for a while. This happened while waiting at the bus terminal. Was sitting on a bench waiting for the bus when a young lady about my age sat next to me. I noticed her travel cup and thought it was really cool looking. I asked her where she got it and she said it was a gift from a friend that made custom cups. It even had her name on it. A few minutes later an older woman and her daughter, maybe 7, came and stood near us, nothing odd yet.
That's natural.
The girl noticed the cup and said she really liked it. Mom heard this and asked her where she got it. Again she said it was a gift and the next words out of this woman's mouth were, "So you didn't spend anything on it? Then you wouldn't mind giving to my girl?" We both looked at her like she'd lost her
Fuck
ever-loving
no?
mind. The
Have
girl
you
said
lost
no,
your mind?
of course, it was a custom cup and really special to her. This did not sit well with the mom and she walked away. Bet you can guess, this isn't over.
Oh boy.
She came back with one of the bus drivers and pointed out the girl. "That's her, she took my daughter's cup. It's a custom just for her and this woman took
Are
it."
you
I
fucking
couldn't believe
kidding
this
me?
POS. But the girl didn't look worried at all. She wrapped her hands around the cup so you couldn't see the name on it. When the bus driver asked if this was true she, of course, said no. Then she asked if her daughter's name was, "I can't remember what her name was." "Sorry cool girl." The mom said no, it's other name I also can't remember, then asked why. The girl moved her hands and showed the cup. "Because that's the name on the cup. Which happens to be my name." I couldn't figure out the mom's face right then. It was a weird mix of "crap, I'm busted" and "how dare you."
Fuck you, bitch.
The bus driver told the woman to stop bothering the girl and went back to wherever she'd dragged him away from. I felt kinda bad for the guy, he honestly looked done with the world and this B-word wasn't helping. Soon enough the bus came and we all were on the same bus, awkward much. Girl and I chatted for a bit before she got off, it was cool. The mom and daughter sat in the back and I noticed her glaring at us from the corner of my eye. She got off a couple stops after girl and I got off 3 more stops later. All in all not super dramatic, but very rude.
Okay, what the hell entitles these fucking Karens to think that it's okay to just take somebody else's shit without asking, or at least automatically thinking that other people's property is theirs? This is absolutely insane. And it's just petty all around. What possesses this woman to think that she can have whatever she wants? This is what happens when we have Angelicas. I'm using a Rugrats term. Yes, I'm old. Kiss my ass. These Angelicas, these spoiled brats, Veruca Salt, if you want to call it that as well. You don't discipline them. You don't ever tell them no. You don't let them have that vitamin N, which is the word no. You can't have it. And when they grow up to be adults and have kids of their own, this is what I'm so scared about this generation. Most of the people in my generation were raised that way. Fortunately, I was not. But we were raised to where most of this generation is raised to the point where you can just get what you want without even asking. There's no fucking consequences. This is absolutely, and they pass this teaching down to their kids, and this is absolutely the most infuriating shit I've ever. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I think we got time to do one more story. Alright, I think we'll do one more of this before I need to cut it off for the day. I'm expecting a very busy night at work tonight. It is steak night and my mom's having a wine dinner, so I got a lot of stuff to clean up afterwards. So let's take a look at our final story of the day, entitled ICT Teacher Does Not Bother to Teach, and When Kids Goof Off Makes the Worst Mistake Ever. Alright, let's go and give this one a read.
Okay, so this isn't an entitled parent, but I still wanted to share my wild experience with my ICT teacher.
What is ICT,
So,
by the way?
let's
Does
begin
anybody
by
know?
explaining a bit about this lovely teacher who I will call Joe. Joe came to our school right after we moved locations, so 3 years ago. For those 3 years, our ICT classes have been, well, let's say a wild ride. The first year was very simple. All we really did was draw on MS Paint and paint 3D for God knows why. Keep in mind most of my class already knows the basics of coding a game or website.
Oh, so it's
The
like
second year
coding?
was similar, but more of
What
him
the
simply
hell?
disregarding us and our hopes in class to actually learn something. He would often shove us off with a task, and once complete he would simply say yes, yes, very good, now sit down, and we would be left to play games or chat. At the start, we enjoyed this as it was a very laid-back class and we simply goofed around. Fast forward to this year, Joe said he had enough of us and gave us a task to create a website, individual task, from scratch, and after that, we all freaked out as he simply went back to his emails. This caused pure chaos within our class, as even though we knew simple lines of code, we couldn't make an entire website ourselves. As we got more and more stuck, and as he continued to disregard our questions, we complained. A lot.
Oh boy.
Parent after parent sent email after email. The school's inbox must have never been so full. We had said our word. We were sick of Joe and his disrespect and careless attitude to us. Of course, we hadn't been the nicest or the most well-behaved, but that came after he had given himself such a reputation. But soon after, he made one of the worst mistakes he could possibly make. He replied, I can't retype it perfectly, but it went something similar to this. Dear parents and S3, I have been reading your emails and I am quite frankly not happy. I have been clear with my students and from my perspective have done everything but what you have said in previous emails. I participate and give my students tasks, and once completed I give them some time to play games. I never disregard my students, and I have been tougher on them as they have previously shown their disrespect for me and how I teach. I apologize for the misunderstanding and hope for my students to open their eyes for once and pay more attention in my class.
Oh boy.
Joe. I could not believe my eyes. He had worded it almost perfectly to look so innocent. But he made a mistake. His anger must got to him. The last comment.
Oh
It
boy.
sent the parents off the wall. They were shocked how he so sleekly disrespected us, and as a few of us had recorded parts of class as jokes, we had evidence of him doing the opposite. Now, as to not make this post any longer, I will end it here with a TLDR.
Too long, didn't read.
ICT teacher of 3 years treated us with disrespect and didn't bother to teach in class, and this year sent an email which made our parents contact the school. Currently they are working on either helping him understand what he did was wrong or simply hire a new teacher. Thank you all for reading, and I hope this fits enough into the entitled parents sub. Sorry for the long post, haha.
Teacher, just do your damn job and teach the students. That's all I have to say. Also, why the hell did you send a letter like that? That is just completely ridiculous. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and put this video together and be able to upload it. Hopefully by around 4 o'clock Central Time, I'll be able to get this video uploaded. Thank you guys so much for watching my Reddit live read of the day for r/entitled parents. I have more r/pro revenge coming up very soon. And as always, if you like this video, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon for when we got more videos coming soon. Thank you guys so much. I am Andrew Walker, and I'll see you next time.